Hi, welcome back to Knit for Brains podcast. I'm Laura Brady.
I'm Karen Miller.
This is episode 186 of our crafting podcast. You can find us on Instagram, Ravelry. We have a Facebook group. Also, Etsy, Knit for Brains Designs.
You can find me on Ravelry and on Instagram as Loopy Stitcher, all one word. Spelled L-U-P-Y Stitcher.
Weather report.
Hot.
I am so glad I didn't take a sip of that before you started. She will not be complaining about my house today.
We've actually been lucky because our area was really supposed to get hit with storms Thursday, and everything bypassed us, and it got everybody in Indiana got hit. It's been nice. I mean, but it's just the humidity's starting to creep up a little bit, and that's what I hate.
Everybody said that, but when I checked it was like only 48% humidity, which isn't really that.
Right. The humidity hasn't. That's the thing.
So this is Sunday the 16th at 6:55. We are sitting at 93, feels like 95.
Yeah.
I was laughing because for outdoor sports and activities, we're rated a 7, unfavorable. Conditions are not ideal. Stay inside. I cut two yards today in it. Whatever. Humidity actually has gone down again. It's only 41% now.
Yeah.
But we're in for a hot week. We're going to be high 90s all week.
Yeah. My only complaint is that our air conditioning in my house is not keeping up.
Well, everybody's probably having that issue, honestly. Ours has been running all day long, which when you get this warm, they can only cool so much, or so my air conditioning man tells me every time I call him out going, "It's hot in my house." And I'm always like, just charge it. He probably hates me. He sees my husband's number come up and goes, "Oh, his wife's complaining again." What? So, yeah.
You're just particular.
I like my house a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it felt good earlier after I cut two lawns and came in, like I felt the air conditioning.
It feels good now, too. I came over and was like, "Thank you, Laura, for keeping your house so cold."
And I'm going to remind her of this next time she comes, and she's like, "Your house is so cold.
Yep.
Where's my Snuggie?"
Yep.
Well, I had actually, because I got after I did the other yard, I ran to Walmart. And because I was drenched, I knew what was going to happen when I went into the food section. So I brought my hoodie with me. And the minute I hit those cold aisles, yes, I had to pull my hoodie out because I was so drenched from being outside for so long. So, because I had debated, I didn't know, ours wasn't bad, but I was like, oh, just get them both done and be done and over with it. And I wasn't sure about the other house, but I'm like, if I already drove out there,
Might as well do it.
Might as well just do it.
Yep.
So, because the grass is it almost looks like it's not getting enough water. Like everybody's has brown spots. I mean, we've had rain though.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Whatever. You don't care about our grass. So this is probably going to be a fairly quick episode today. We don't have a whole lot to share with you. As far as Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy, the shop is fully loaded. Hop on over there and take a look. I have not done any recent updates yet, but there's plenty in the shop. All right, FOs. Get some?
Oh, yeah. I do, actually. I have 2.
Hey, I only have 3.
Jump up and down for joy, but one of them was thanks to going with you on Saturday to go see the little ones do their dance recital, and then afterwards we sat and froze our butt off at McDonald's. I mean, froze. It made her house feel like a sauna.
I had to go out to my car and get her a blanket.
Yes.
Thankfully, I had one in there. And I wasn't too bad because I had a hoodie with me, but I had shorts on. so my legs were frozen. So yeah, we went and saw the Littles at their dance recital, and as predicted, little man did not dance. He hid behind his little snowman,
held up the show.
Yes,
it was quite hilarious. I thought it was adorable.
Olivia danced both her numbers. She did really good. So
let's see, which one is this? This one it's by Loops and Thread, and this one's Vintage Floral Ombre. So the other one was pastel, and this one's vintage. It's a little deeper.
Oh boy, I think I might have lost my, oh, there it is. I have stuff out of bags. Okay, really?
Yeah, her cart looks kind of bare.
It is. I have 3 FOs and 3 whips, that's it. So it's good. Like I said, it's going to be a quick one. And you've previously seen these, but I'll go ahead and show them again. The yarn is Plymouth in the lavender colorway.
It's like attacking you.
It is. Okay, I'm kind of over it at this point. Sinful Yarns, Wide to North Pole, of course. This is the Polar Express. The pattern is Lolo Did It, or Lauren Slagle. The 4-hour DK sock that I always do. And this is my second pair out of these colors, because I can always get 2 pairs.
Those are pretty too. That saturated color.
Mm-hmm. So finished those, and then the only other thing I finished are washcloths. I had the one done for the dishcloth of the month. Right? Yeah, I had one done, and I've completed 2 more, which I did not even block them. I was like, yeah, whatever. They're just going to get thrown into the gift bin, and that's all I have for FOs. That's it.
Wow.
Yep. Well, I've been very...
Oh, that's right.
I've been very focused in the knitting that I have done, and I haven't done as much knitting as usual. So,
yeah.
It's been nice outside, so I've been outside. I've been walking. I did 3 runs this week. Well, jog, walk, kind of combination things that really kicked my butt. I'm still hurting. My feet don't like me. My hips don't like me. But that's okay. They say it's good for you. All right, so we're going to move on to whips.
Well, you can tell.
She's whipping a washcloth.
I'm in the middle of a washcloth. What? How many? You said you had 3?
3, yeah.
Okay. It's like we've never done this shit before. I mean, shh. Sorry.
No naughty words.
It's Karen's fault. Let's see. Let's do a new one. Because crazy me, I haven't finished one full coverage. Why not start another? Not sure, but I'm the type of person when it comes to my projects that I really have to do what's calling to me.
Oh, yeah. I think we've discussed that before when the people at the beginning of the year do their make 9.
Yeah.
We're like, we can never do that because we work on whatever kind of strikes us at the moment.
All right, let me see. This is... pattern is Minnie the Magi. It's designed by Michelle Sayetta, Sayetta, from Heaven and Earth. And so it's originally, the artwork is from Donna Gelsinger. Okay, take 5. So here's what it'll look like when it's finished. Beautiful. I can't remember who the floss tuber was that I was watching. She had finished a full coverage piece and had it framed and showed it off. And it was so beautiful. It just encouraged me. I'm like, you know what? So here it is. Here's what I did. This is like 3 or 4 days worth. And I have numbers. That's the nice thing because I have this in markup. So I do like having that where I can get the information. I have completed 1,187 stitches. I have a lot to go. That's 1.76%. The total stitches in the piece is 67,500.
Not many.
Yeah, it says I'll be done March of 2025. No.
No.
I thought that was funny. So
at least you realize that.
4 days of working on it. So I've just been doing it one color at a time. So that's been fun. And I'll have to get some of the colors I'm missing. So I'm going to get slowed down here if I don't go get them. But one of my other full coverages was using many of the same. So I just kind of borrowed as I'm going. There's that one.
I'm going to put this in my hair so I don't lose it. All right. Next set of Lolo sacks I started. I'm using, of course, Plymouth DK. It's just pink. And then I'm using Yarn Inks F Cancer.
I've been doing a lot of purple lately. It just so happens that that's what you've been grabbing.
Well, this is the one my sister sent me, one of the ones for my birthday. So, and I just barely started them the other day when we were, I don't know, I think we went out for dinner. Or it could have been in the car. We were driving somewhere. I don't know. It just barely got a start, so. I just always like to have these on the needles to work on in the car and such.
Cool.
But he's been working a lot, so haven't been in the car that much. Well, and if I am, I'm driving, and, you know, that's kind of frowned upon, me knitting while I'm driving, so.
So the frog's going to hit me again. Otherwise, I probably would have had a hoe instead of a whip. You guys seen this? Self-striping colorway, not for sure who. And a mini, and I got this far, tried it on, and I'm like, nope, I'm not going to end up wearing it because it's just too tight. And so I finally came to the realization that I probably need to try moving up a needle size and see if that will help.
Well, you do use small needles.
Yeah, I do. These are zeros. So you'll see my acquisitions. I got a couple of sets of needles to try out.
Because my fingering weight ones I do on a 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is a little bigger than most people.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, I like the material I get, so I think if I move up needle size anyways, it'll help some of my hand problems that I've been having. Maybe. It's a thought.
Gloves. I
have those too.
I told last time I got that new pair, and I really, really love those.
So that'll be frogged.
Alright, I did just a little bit of work on this. I think I worked on it for maybe 20 minutes the other day. Just because I knew I was going to have absolutely nothing to show you guys. So, it is by Telly Bean Knits, Rainbow Bouquet. And I am using an minis from an Advent, or not an Advent, a mini skein set from Lollipop Girl yarns called That's Like So Totally Rad, and a yarn that I dyed. Let's see. I didn't go crazy on it, but where the progress keeper is right there on up is what I've done. I'm really loving this.
That's so fun.
Isn't it?
So is the pattern pretty memorizable since it's, or no, you still,
No. I mean,
since you're racing?
let me kind of show you. Would you be able to memorize that?
No.
Okay. No, it's not when you memorize. I can, even though it is a lot of, I can pay enough attention to it while I'm watching TV.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
So it's not one that you
that's
like
okay.
have to so focus on it that
some people probably would need to really focus, I would think, from, well, I just showed you. It's, it's a lot, but no, it's not too bad. I think I'm just kind of getting accustomed to so much lace now. It seems to be like all I've been doing lately. So I'm going to actually remember to move my progress.
I can't wait until you block this out. That's going to be beautiful.
Yeah. Sure enough. And neon bright.
Is that going to go to Alisha?
I don't know. Because I did that big one. I know, it really is. I was debating because it definitely does look like Alisha, but then I also did that big, huge one for her. So I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. The next one you guys have seen, of course, Pro Stitch. Yeah, that's all my knitting. Oh Holy Night. Nativity by Stony Creek. And I made quite a bit of progress on this. I worked up more on this shepherd. All this up in here is new. And then some of this, all these reds and rusts colors going all the way up on this one is new. So that's making a lot of good progress. And we're, whoops, wrong side. You're backwards, Karen. There you go. He's headless, but almost there.
I didn't even notice until you said that.
Yeah. So there's that one.
I only have one more.
Cool.
Because this is where all my time is gone. I am knitting a sample for Arkansas Yarn Co.'s brick and mortar store for Lori. She sent me home with the yarn from when I was there. So the yarn she picked, I put them up there. Yeah, it's almost like I knew what I was doing. So for the main collar, it is Arkansas Yarn Co. Wedding Cake and the Yummy Plush. And then for the arms, it is Night Owl Fiber Self-Striping Rainbow Promise. The pattern I'm doing, it just so happened that I had purchased this book forever ago and then had never knit anything out of it. Which is why I've stopped buying books, honestly, because that's what happens. Well, and then when I got this, a lot of it wasn't even like it was self-striping, but it was like worsted or decay, and I'm like, no, I want it for fingering, you know. And I believe this pattern I'm doing, hold on, was for sport weight yarn, but we are doing it out of fingering weight because her plush is pretty plump. Yes, it's originally for sport weight yarn. We're doing another fingering weight, and it's the Sock Arms Cardigan. And I might actually, I was looking, but I don't remember what sizes. Yes, I think I'm actually going to probably end up making peanut one because they have it in the little size too. But probably by the time I get this one done, I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm done with this for a while. So this is a brand new cast on. And guys, I feel like I've really gone to town, especially seeing that I haven't really been knitting that much.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to have it done into her by Yarn Crawl, which is in July. And I've even made a ton of progress since you've been here.
Because you were on the...
I was still on the sweater.
On the sweater part.
So I got the whole sweater and the ribbing done there. And I've cast it on the first arm. I'm still doing the decreases on the arms. Then I will do the second arm, the collar. The collar is only like, which I tend to disagree with. I'll see how it looks. 3 rows of ribbing.
That's it?
Yeah. And then the button band on each side was 5 rows of ribbing on each. Huh. So they really don't have you doing much ribbing, which is probably a good thing because I have the collar and the button bands. I've got this to go. This will cover it though because it's actually more than what you would suspect. So basically I used 1 full skein of this already. This is the second skein left, so it will probably pretty much use up almost all of that. The self-striping, well, according to the sport weight, it says it calls for 2. So more than likely, I will be able to get the 2 arms out of 1 skein. I do have 2 skeins though, just in case. She sent me with.
I love that colorway.
I did.
It's pretty.
I did actually cake both of them up because either way, I'll end up using the other one for something else. So, yeah. So that was a whole lot of knitting.
Yeah, these would be excellent
fingering weight
socks. Rainbow, love it.
So yeah, this is where almost all my knitting time went.
Yeah, last week when I was here, she was like measuring and remeasuring. She's like, "That's it. That's all I went." I'm like, "Well, maybe you're like, did you stretch the first time?"
It's been a while since I've knit a fingering weight garment.
Yeah. And it's a cardigan, so you're knitting and purling. So
yeah, which is fine. I don't really mind that a whole lot. So. So that's all I have on the needles. Well, I mean, I have a lot of other stuff on needles. That's all I've worked on, we'll say. Uh-oh. Don't want to lose my stitches.
Okay. Well, I got in a kick for a while until I ended up having to frog one of the Quakers in this pattern, and then I stopped.
I knew I felt something behind me. My sweater's falling.
So this is Halloween Quaker from Layla Studios. And I'm using what we believe to be Monster Mash. I want to say this is, it's either 20, I think this is a 32 count. Fabric. And the called for threads. And I made quite a bit of progress since the last time you guys have seen it. Sometimes it's the getting it out of the actual key snap to show you guys this. And getting it again. One more. Okay. See it all? There we go. So since the last time you guys saw it, let's see, I did the bird, this little one underneath here, this Quaker, the owl, these 2 Quakers, the bats, and this one here is the one that gave me problems. And I think it's this one here. It's either, yeah, I think it's this one here that I got frustrated with. I think that's the halfway mark, the middle of that one, I want to say. So, yeah, lots of progress. Very pretty. Then I stopped. And that is my last whip.
Oh, well, look at us. We're pretty even today.
Yeah. Yours.
All right. Well, that's moving us right along to acquisitions.
I do have some.
Okie dokie.
Let me get to the bottom of my bag. This style will go with patterns. Okay. Which is funny because I got these patterns and I went and did a full coverage, which I already had. This is Midnight Watch by Blackbird Designs, another kind of Halloween piece. Well, with the way it is, you could have it out during all the fall, but of course those are my colors, so that piece. And I think if you remember when we went together on our last trip, I had gotten some from this series, and this is the one they did not have that was released this March. Vineyard Fair by October House. And then these are really popular too. Winter Quaker by Primrose Cottage. And Autumn Quaker by Primrose Cottage. So those are my patterns. And then, like I told you, I'm trying a couple of different sizes. I got a size 1 and a size 1.5 for Chagoos, my preferred. And then also for my DK, I think they normally ask for a 3. Mm-hmm. And I got a 4. So,
but yeah, those DK socks you took for me, I knit on a 3 and they fit you.
Yeah. Yep. And then the last thing I got, I'll show you what this looks like. Sorry about the tinkle. Are some Grim Guards, which basically, these are an 8x8. 2 of them I got were for 8x8 Q-snaps. So basically, when you go to put your Q-snap on, this goes around to keep your fabric wrangled and keep you from, gripping onto the actual fabric for cross-stitch and getting it dirty. And then I also got, another bag. I like Hocus Pocus. That's a big one. By Gamron tote bags. This is where the actual Grimgar, and I got a matching. And this one is 11 by 11, so I can use it for a bigger one.
Because people are gonna they do a close-up of the name. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so very nice. And the inside is this fabric. Cool. That's my acquisitions.
All right. Well, I have 2 gifts that were sent to me. The first one is part of a birthday present from my friend. She sent me Well, I knew the one was coming.
Those are fun.
Yarn from Area 51. Because she knows I normally don't order from them. And she knew I would love this one. This one is called Care Bear Party. Oh, I want Area 51. And this is the 50 gram skein of fingering, so more than enough to do socks with. And then she surprised me with this one is called Summertime Chill. So I guess I'm going to have to put some fingering weight socks on the needle soon. Because I'm starting to get quite a buildup of fingering weight. At those. And then Debbie from Arkansas had contacted me. I had talked about her previously. I'd showed the Schitt's Creek bag I purchased from her at the trunk show. Just a reminder, it's Debbie Golden, String Crazy Bags. So I'm going to put that up there. And I meant to actually, oops, I had other stuff open on my phone. That's why I did not have it. And she is on, I don't know why Etsy keeps changing stuff. She is on Etsy, String Crazy Bags. And let me just double check, because I know yes, she still has some of these in her shop. Actually, she has the identical one to what she sent me, even, if you're interested in that. And there are small ones, and then the size that she sent me, because I didn't get a chance to purchase one at the trunk show, because by the time I was there, whatever, there's only a few left and not my colors.
Yeah.
And she knows I like blue, so we had some messaging back and forth, and I got this the other day, and I have been waiting to use this eagerly. One of my projects is getting moved into it.
You've been controlling yourself.
This is called her bucket bag. And this is the larger one. So it's a little bucket. Has the handles. Inside there is, I'm going to try to tip it a little bit, one pocket. And then on each of the sides here, there's where you can either attach like a notions pouch to, you can put stitch markers on there. This is very padded, firm.
Oh yeah, it definitely sits on its own.
This particular one is called, hold on, I just saw it in here.
Oh, look at that blue.
I know. She gave me two to choose from. So this one is the Blue Medallion Bucket Bag. This, you want to see the other one I could have had? The Blue Floral.
That's gorgeous too.
I know. I was like, Debbie, you're killing me here. So she has that gorgeous one. I just saw, because I think she had to add more in there. Let me pull up. She has a cork one and a faux leather one. I'm going to bring up pictures here for you guys. Oh, I have that leather. Debbie. I actually got mine at like a whole bolt of it. And then the cork one.
Nice.
So there's a cork one. And then let me really quick show you. She's got small ones in here I saw. I wonder what the small ones. I might need Debbie, I might need a small one too. Just saying. Let me see if I can get a better picture. Oh, she's got the small one in that other fabric that I did not pick. Okay. She has the small ones. So I'm not sure if she puts measurements on here. Let me see. Okay, so let's see what the measurement of that one is for the large. Oh, well, I'm calling it the large. I think it's just her every... Okay, so that one is 9 by 9 wide, 10 tall. The little ones are 6.5 by 6.5, 9 tall. So they're still going to be good size, the little ones, just so you know.
Yeah.
This one will definitely fit a, like I could have put the sweater in there. It would definitely fit a sweater. I'm actually thinking about moving this mini one over to it. That's what I was eyeballing the other day. I'm like, So yeah, I'm definitely going to get some use out of this. I love it. And you can definitely even hold it and knit and walk. So yet again, let me tell you, String Crazy Bags. So go check out her shop. And hi, Debbie. All right. The only other thing, I actually did purchase one thing. Which is not totally for me. It's also, my one friend wants it, so I kind of got it for both of us. A crochet book. And you can see probably right there why I want it.
Oh.
Yeah. And then it also has all these in it. So there's 98 toys in here to crochet. There is a ton of them. Look how cute that little penguin is. Because, you know, I crochet so much. I did think about it. I really wanted to crochet the other day. But I have to get this sweater done. Which isn't, I mean, probably by next podcast, I will not have the sweater anymore is going to be my guess. It'll be mailed off and I will be showing a picture. Is my assumption right now. So there will be no problem getting it to her in time, but yeah. So that's all my acquisitions, and I got that when I went to Knit Night from Barnes and Nobles. It was one of those ones where you can't find it anywhere online, so I kind of had to pay the price. So whatever, it's fine.
They are adorable.
I just wanted the Care Bears.
You know it.
So there will be a crocheted Care Bear in my future.
A donut.
I can't remember what it was Laura wanted. Because she wanted one of the patterns, and I can't remember.
And it's even in your bear, Grumpy
I know,
Bear.
right? Yep.
It's like it couldn't be calling to you more.
No, look at the little caterpillar. That was cute. I've already done a unicorn for Peanut. Yeah, I'm over crocheting the unicorns. That last one was more than enough. So that's all the crafting stuff that we have. I mean, for
Laid back llama. That's hilarious.
You don't know which way to go, do you?
No, I don't. Laid back llama. Dig that hair.
So yeah, just a lot of being outdoors for me. We did the recital on Saturday. Babies were exhausted.
Oh,
I don't know if I sent you the picture. This was of the second day. So this was the second day after they performed because they had to perform 2 days. They both passed out in the car. Let me see if I have a picture of the two of them.
I got a hug and a kiss from Olivia.
Oh my gosh.
That was hilarious.
Well,
it was adorable.
On two separate. So we went to bring her back home, and I'm trying to get her in, and she's like, but I need a hug. So I let her go and hug her. Well, then brought her inside, and I'm talking to her dad, and I go to talk to Olivia, and then she's up on the stairs, and she's crying, and I'm like, what? What is your problem? I didn't give her a kiss. All right, let's go back outside in the pouring rain.
I'm like,
so that happened. Here, I have a picture of, and this is so his look.
mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that.
There's a picture of him with their dad, and Olivia was so thrilled. She got flowers both days.
Yeah.
The family picture cracked me up. So you can see how cooperative little man was being down underneath Alisha's feet.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. And this is Olivia with her dance teacher. And Olivia will be performing Kokomo at the Friendship Festival.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah, that was fun. Oh, here's a picture in her other little outfit. And you'll notice my grandson has a snowman. That's what he had on stage hiding himself. And a bag of snacks because he never quits eating.
That was hilarious. We're going back. We're going back, and he's, eating his whatever they were, cereal
Puffs.
or whatever, puff cereal on the way there. And Alisha makes the comment that he's got food. He just wants to eat. He's got food everywhere, in all of his pockets. And they get him into the van. And did you say goodbye or something to him? Or
Yeah,
somebody asked what he was?
I'm trying to say goodbye to him, and he looks at me. He goes, "I need food." I'm like, "Well, buddy, Dad says I got to drive you home. Mom says you have fruit snacks in your suspenders." And he's like, "Oh."
So she had to open the package of that. Mind you, he was carrying the cereal to the van.
Yeah,
he got in the van.
I need food.
He was focused.
Really? Here he was up on stage giving looks to his mom. Got a picture of Olivia actually doing her little tap tap. And this is her ballet. So, yeah, it was, and this is how he came back out on stage for the finale. They carried him out. And he's the only kid that in the middle of, summer heat is, let me carry a snowman. Very random. So, whatever. I have to actually go tomorrow morning. So Phil texted me earlier. It's like, what are you doing tomorrow morning? And I'm like, sleeping. And they go into the doctor's in the afternoon? Oh. Well, Alisha has vertigo again. Can you take the kids to camp? Like, oh. Yeah. Because she can't drive when she has vertigo. So, yeah, I have to do that. I think I have to be over there by 7:15. Because you got to be out the door by 7:30. Got to stop and get them hash browns. Then you got to drive to Mantino and drop Little Man off. Then you gotta drive back into Bourbonnais and drop Peanut off.
Wow.
But then they're gone for the whole day.
Oh, cool.
I think one of them has to be picked up by 4 or 4:30 and the other one by 5.
Cool.
So Little Man's thoroughly enjoying it. He was only supposed to be going for half day and then somehow got signed up for full day. He's loving it. I played on the playground, I did this, I did that, and he's very outgoing. It's a bit much for Peanut.
Yeah.
She tells him it's too long. And she had some issues the first few days where she didn't even want to go back.
Yeah.
So, but it's gotten better since then. I think she's settling in a little bit more. We'll see how it goes tomorrow for Grandma dropping them off. We'll see. So, yeah, I got that text, so I guess I don't get to sleep in. I can't sleep on Tuesday because I have a chiropractor appointment. So, whatever. That's all I got. I got no more. anything else?
Yeah, no, not much happened in my house. My son's finally kind of settled in with all of his stuff. It's hard when you move out on your own. This is from an apartment and then have to move back into a bedroom.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a storage unit that he pays for, but that only handles so much too. So that's still definitely a work in progress. And then my daughter finally got a roommate because her roommates, they're not going to room next when their lease is up. So that's been interesting. Praying that will all works out. It's always scary when you're rooming with somebody that's a stranger. But they have met and they're going to meet each other some more before and get to know one another. I don't think she has to move out until August, but I have a feeling she's going to move before her August time frame. So it's one less thing that she has to worry about. Now she's just trying to find a part-time job so she can keep her music gigs that she teaches voice and violin and piano up in Chicago. So and Chuck's been home. Yep, that's an interesting. So he's doing much better. He did have to have another back surgery for broken vertebrae because of his osteoporosis. It wasn't as bad. The thing I find interesting, though, is that he has a tumor in the same area. So I'm sure maybe the tumor is what put the pressure on. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But all the tests still show that it's not cancerous, so that's always a good sign since he is a cancer survivor. So pretty well chilled out on that. And then me and Buddy started playing with our local community band in the summer again. So he plays percussion and I play the clarinet. So I pray every Thursday that it's going to be underneath 80 degrees. And if it's not, that maybe it'll rain.
I'm like, ooh, this next week. Oh,
but
boy.
it's one step going back to, normalcy prior to...
Oh, you're going to get your wish.
Chuck's health problems.
It's going to be 98 on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
But 30% chance of rain, so you might luck out.
It'll change, yeah. We'll see. It's got to be at a specific time frame in a certain window.
Yeah.
So... It wasn't too bad because where we play is down by the river, so it was cooler down there. It wasn't too bad. Later on in the evening, we don't play until 7 anyways. But when it's humid and down by the river, it's stickier. And the bugs are horrible.
Oh, it's very buggy. It's buggy even during the day.
Yeah. But it's nice to get out, do something with your son, and enjoy playing music at the same time. So that's where some of my crafting time has gone, to practice and to performance.
I have no excuse. I've spent a lot of evenings outside sitting and visiting with the neighbor and stuff, so.
Yeah, but you did a lot on one project.
I could
that's
have.
figuring weight, so.
Had I not been out so many nights, though, I probably could have been done by now. But that's fine, as long as I have it to her by July 19th, I believe.
Yeah.
So
you'll get it done.
Oh yeah. It'll be done here soon, so. Alrighty. You want to remind the folks?
Okay, if you like us, please, or maybe not. I know.
She's like, or maybe not. If they've made it this far.
If you would like to get notification, you need to like, subscribe, and ring the bell.
And then we will see you guys in 2 weeks.
Bye.